And how do you do engine braking? Good. Because I knew that was the next question to come, right? How do you do your engine braking? Depending on the speed you want to descend the hill with, not so, you can use 1, gear 2, gear 3. At the level of gear 4, it's already too fast, right? Because I go down channel with gear 3, right? But for novice, 2 is best. 1 is too slow. It stresses the car too much. Because when you put in gear 1, what happens? As you put in gear 2, remove your leg from the clutch, not so. So the gearbox is reconnected back to the engine. And the engine has its own speed, not so. So the engine holds back the car from going down the hill. You hear, as you used to hear with camion, they make the hill. That's slow now because they have put it into gear and released everything and left it to the engine. The engine now is what is holding the car from going down that hill too fast, right? So the higher the gear you use as you're braking, the faster the car will go down the hill, right? I'm able to handle my bends perfectly. That's why I use gear 3. It holds me back, but it's fast. It goes down at a good pace. Not so. So for you, you can use gear 2 or 1 if you like. If you want to go down to, it stresses the car and it's too slow, right? It will be too slow. So that's what is called engine braking. Once you allow the entire weight of the car on the engine in a descent, right? By removing your leg from the clutch and leaving it in gear. So when going now, as you are going, that speed is going to build up, right? You slow it down without clutching, right? You slow it. When it slows down up to a pace, you let it go again. Not so. It starts building up with the engine. It starts building. Once it's getting fast, you slow it down and leave it again. So that's the periodic braking that occurs now when you are using the engine brake. You brake to slow down the engine. But with time, as you are descending, the speed keeps increasing because the engine will adapt to the fall. You slow it down again and leave it. But that speed doesn't increase very drastically. It builds up. You slow it. It builds up. You slow it. It builds up just like that till from bottom to end. Ishai? Clear? Very, very. Okay.
So the best get